The Bola Ahmed Tinubu empire expansions gets activated for a larger round. Mr. Ralph, welcome. What's your reaction?
You call it political dynasty because he has nothing like royal blood in him. And he was nobody before our advent, democracy, which evolved 25 years ago, 1999. Tinubu was just one of the Nadeko chieftains that was exiled by Abacha administration. And after Abacha came in, Obasanjo regime that at least announced Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Though he was a houseboy to Abiola. Abiola's houseboy, Ojuobo in Yoruba language, monkey eye. That was, following Abiola from place to place, holding his portfolio before the then most generous African influential man, demised. And currently we see a man that ruled Lagos from 1999 to 2007, hijacking all the political structures in Southwest, not only in Lagos State. Become a political kingmaker in the West here. Begin to look like child play. Today, it has grown into a conodrome, an institution of what? Corruption. Because it won't be on the negative side, and it can never be. Tinubu is not seen as a savior. Tinubu is not seen as a sacred cow. Tinubu is not seen as a saint. If you ask me, Tinubu is a man that negates every positive achievement, positive move, positive development, positive administration in southwestern Nigeria. And I want to tell you that people from the axis of Ekitondo, they have begun to understand whom they are, which is why they are trying to avoid him. And the Osun State has achieved it because the dancing governor has nothing to do with Tinubu. It is only Chei Makinde that has deviated. He is playing games, PDP, APC, PDP, APC, that is a chameleon. And he surprised me because I loved him in the past. So let me tell you about what Tinubu's daughter's Almajiri, Director General of a post or position, it can only bring doom to southwestern Nigeria. Because I see Yoruba as a very, very hardworking ethnic group in Nigeria, from Lagos to Oyo, Oyo to Ekiti, to Ondo to the axis of Kwara. The people I know that are Yorubas, they have handwork. They must acquire one skill or the other. Go and visit each and every family in Yoruba land. Somebody there, 2, 3 out of the entire family must acquire what? Skills from where the family should be fending or benefiting from. Almajirization of Nigeria, North, headed by Tinubu's daughter, is bringing doom to Yoruba land. I know that man will begin to preach that kind of life to the Southwesterners who depend on him. They go to him every Thursday. We give them 4,000 for feeding. Baba, Baba, Baba. Someone fought me at Chapman Hotel. Why? He said, you are talking rubbish. Are you not an Igbo? You are speaking that way to my boss. I say, who is your boss? He said, Tinubu. I said, what did I say? He said, why must you say Tinubu will not win that election, that Obi will win? Go to Anambra State. Go to Anambra State. I look at him, I say, Oga, you've lost it. I'm sorry for your generation because of the way you understand life. I'm not against Tinubu. I'm against Tinubu's ideology. He's not a good man. Teach me to fish. I'm from Anambra State. I will thank you than giving me money to go and buy fish. After I bought fish, I ate the fish. The fish has gone. How do I fish to get it back? That is me, an Igbo man. Oga, stay put. Let there be peace. I don't know what I understand. So, Almajiri group of beggars. You know, in the north is headed by Tinubu's daughter to buy into the system there so that they are going to give him vote comes 2027. It is not going to work. Do you know why? The Fulanis are there. The Fulanis are destroyers. They are the what political champions we have on the game of politics in West Africa, in Africa continent as a whole. They are not going to allow him. Almajiris, they only come to extort. Tinubu's daughter is only going to extort. It is a game of the two. Most of the reliefs given to the daughters to distribute among the beggars in the north will go into her selfish purse. He's not going to do or deliver his duty, official duty, discharge it in a way it should be. No. There must be a gunja. Give me, give me, give me. See, it does not end there. The majorization of the north has come over how many centuries? And Tinubu has come to use this as a tool to manipulate them for his upcoming election of 2027. But I tell you that the like of Erufais, the like of Mohammed Gorus, the like of Ahmed Datis, the like of Kwankwaso and Dankwambus, the Articles, they are there, the Babangidas, they are not going to give him chance because he has failed presently. Almajiri position or post given to Tinubu's daughter is not enough for him to aim or to achieve his aim comes 2027. I'm looking at the angle of Lagos State Guba that is coming if Sanwo-Olu expires. People from the southwest are not that gullible of allowing Tinubu's dynasty, political dynasty, to what? To linger if his 4-year a single tenure expires, which is 2027. Same Tinubu's son is coming to mount on Lagos State as a governor, and we continue paying taxes from our blood as we are doing right now under Sanwo-Olu, controlled by Tinubu. And now you are having Sheyi Tinubu as a governor again. Okay, it can work. I don't see it coming. I see it work in the United States of America. Jeb Bush, the son of Bush, the senior. The Bush world had many things, good incentives to offer to the American society. The Tinubu wars in Africa had dooms full of darkness to offer to the people of Southwest. So you don't compare the two, where the Bush world controlled the Florida, Georgia, and the rest of them where the George Bush were governor, while their father, both senior and the son, were United States president in the past. It might augur well in America. It can't happen under the Tinubu administration in the Southwest. I can see Tinubu camp, political camp or dynasty failing from the axis of Osun State, where you have the dancing governor, the Adelekes. They could not give him chance in Osun State, where he comes from, let alone Lagos State. The Lagosians, the Ekwe people, the islanders can never ever allow that to happen. See, let me tell you, Ambodo is gone anyway, but I can see him stay breathing. He's not dead. A dead dog is better than a living dog is better than a dead lion. Tinubu's political dynasty might get demised very soon. Why? Because of all his errors in this present administration. Nobody's counting on him again. If you ask me, he's more or less a demon. So I don't see Sheyi Tinubu coming to at least have upper hand in Lagos State Guba, the next one. Remember that Sanwo-Olu must have had his loyalists. Sanwo-Olu might deviate from following Babao, Jagaban, Babao. He might, because he must have somebody that will cover him up come next election. So then, what about Ambode? He's not yet disallived. Ambode is alive. He might not like to fizzle out like that. Ambode might like to breathe again. That's why I'm saying that Sheyi's ambition, if care is not taken, it will send him to the asylum. You know asylum I mean? I don't mean political asylum. I mean psychiatric asylum. Because I don't see a boy like that aiming that high when he has no future, when he has not done anything politically in Nigeria. Nobody knows him. All he knows is sailing on his father's yachts from Africa to Europe, floating on the high sea, countries to countries in Europe, not taking care of the needy in Nigeria, in the southwest here, nor in the southeast. Tinubu's son has a clique that he belongs to. Chei is not going to be Lagos State governor. It is impossible.
Well, I hope so, Mr. Raphael. Well, for the Northerners, the Northern Governors Forum yesterday have gathered to launch a campaign against Tinubu in a bid to dethrone him come 2027. Well, it seems Tinubu is finally losing his ground.
He's losing his popularity in the North. His influence is going down. If you look at what is going on there, the political storm can never gather thicker, that much thick, without the influence of the El-Rufais, without the influence of the Dankwambos, the Emir of Kano, the Sanusis, the Adebayerus. And you've seen what has transpired between the two emirs, Adebayerus and the Sanusis. They are not longer in good tenure. Then the Kwankwaso is not seeing him from the angle of Kashima Shettima. Tinubu administration is having many oppositions in the north right now. Why? The economic, crumbling. Nigerian economy is not doing well. A situation whereby you take, you borrow, and they don't produce. I don't know what I understand. Meaning you are eating your cake, you are trying to have it back. Are they being we produce, we manufacture, we borrow, we invest it, we manufacture. We are borrowing and we are stealing it into our various secret offshore accounts in abroad. That's why the North is the one that is at the deadly receiving end. The economic situation of that land is too perilous. Nobody is spared. The Almajiris are dying on daily basis. That's why the Madam Tinubu Jr. is taking over to make sure if he could revive the Almajiri platform for people to eat. Then again, his oppositions, the opponents, political opponents in the north are gathering thicker and thicker and thicker on daily basis because of the RFIs, because of the Dankwambos and the Kwankwasos and other political opponents that don't like him. So you don't see Tinubu coming to 2027. The North are getting tired of him.
Well, as the North are getting tired of him, some people are saying that Tinubu still have a lethal weapon that he can use to gather votes from the southeast. I mean, from what I've heard, they are saying that Nnamdi Kanu is a perfect bait. That he could go into a negotiation and all Nnamdi Kanu needs to do is command the Igbos to vote for his own release. And we understand how the Igbos so much worship and love Nnamdi Kanu.
Nnamdi Kanu can never. No, Nnamdi Kanu can never stoop that low. The Igbo nations, I know, I'm an Igbo man, we can never stoop that low too. We are not loose. We are not loose. We are always ourselves. If you use that as a bait, I don't see him succeeding. Because Nnamdi Kanu's release is at hand, fast approaching. It is not something that could be national. It is going to be international. The Arab Yorubas are not on the side of the Igbos. They cannot allow Nnamdi to just come out. The Arab Yorubas are with the Fulanis, not even with the Hausas. The Fulanis that don't want anything Biafra, because they actually know that if Biafra comes, they are gone. I mean the Fulani guests in the north. If Biafra comes, the Fulanis are going back to Senegambia, where they come from, Futajelo Highland. As a matter of fact, Nnamdi Kanu's release couldn't be political, based in Nigeria here. It's going to be international thing. The West are coming. Because I don't see Tinubu doing the needful. He's a man that has the outside, because of his, Arab connection, he's not seeing Nnamdi Kanu out. He doesn't want to do it because he doesn't have the interest of Igbos at heart. He's a hater of Igbo. So what I'm trying to say is that Kanu's release is going to come through West. Western Europe, Northern, Eastern Europe, if there's any like that, with America. That's all.
Thank you.
The release of Nnamdi Kanu has nothing to do with it.
Thank you very much for that beautiful submission, Mr.
Thank you so
Raphael.
much.
Thank you very much.